Good morning. Check my microphone. We're good. Hello. Happy Saturday. This camera girl. Cameo from Goose in the corner. Who do we have? Beth, congratulations on the first. Hello, good to see you. Razor, 6 crits, hello. Mudkip, hello. Chubby, hello. Good to see you all. We're having a great weekend. And hello to everybody tuning in over. All of you, all 2 of you over on live space. I'm pretty sure one of those people is me. Oh, Mudkip, thank you for gifting the sub to Chubby. Very kind of you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, it's Razor again. Hello, times 2 to Razor. How are we doing? I'll be honest, I'm not feeling 100% today. My back is really bothering me. I don't mean to whine. I don't mean to whine, but the sleeping on the floor thing, not as much fun as I thought it would be. We're having a rough time of it, honey. We are having a rough go of it. Not the kind bottom. Well, you heard it here. Hey, you heard it here. Yes, Chubby, enjoy the emote. The ad-free viewing. All the good shit that comes with being a subscriber. I hope everybody's having a good weekend. We're gonna play a little Dead by Daylight today. We'll probably play Overwatch as well. But I'm gonna start with DBD today at least. I gotta get the bed frame. The bed frame has to be priority number 1. Once I get my security deposit back from our last place, I'll probably just fund whatever's left over on the bed frame, because that is, I think, a bigger problem. I guess I thought that because I have one of those like memory foam mattresses. It doesn't have springs or anything in it. And I love that. It's great. And when it's just me sleeping on that on the floor, less great. less fun to sleep on just that. So they technically have until the end of January to get our deposit back to us. I'm hoping it doesn't take that long, but whenever I do get it back, I will probably just pay whatever's left. We're about, I think, halfway toward funding it right now, so I think that means like 150, 160 bucks. I'll probably just suck it up and pay the rest of it, because it's my hips more than anything, and I think it's because I'm a side sleeper. We talked about this, I think, last stream. So I think what's happening is I'm sleeping and everything's all out of alignment. And I toss and turn when I'm falling asleep, but once I'm out, I pretty much stay still. And so I think I'm sleeping in one position pretty much all night. And it's really fucking with my hips. So even if I got like an adjustment or like a massage or something, as soon as I get back in the bed, it's just gonna start hurting again. So it's just gonna start hurting again. So I want to try to get the bed frame first, before I hate it. I appreciate all the support, let me say that, but I hate that I'm in a place right now where like all of the things I ask for people to support me with are things that I like need. I hate that. I would like to get to a place where like any support you all give, I can put right back into the stream. So whether that's like upgrading stuff for the stream, whether that's buying new games for us to play, giveaways, I would love to be able to get to a place where like that's what your money goes to. But I hate being in a position where it's like, hi, I need a bed. Hi, I can't pay my rent. And again, I appreciate all support, but I also hate being in a position where like that's where the money goes. So I would love to say that in the next month or so that hopefully will change. So side sleeper, little spoon, human furnace. I'm actually not a super hot sleeper. I am a side sleeper though. Usually Goose sleeps with me, and he's the furnace, and he sleeps like across my legs, which is probably why I don't move when I'm asleep, because the dog's usually sleeping quite literally on my legs, and if I move, I'll wake him up. So That's probably what's going on. If I had to guess. But anyway. It's the weekend. We made it. Another week down. Done and dusted. We did it. I hope you're all proud of yourselves. I hope we're proud of ourselves. 29% the drama. That's a good start. 29 is a good baseline. A good baseline, I would say. Can't disrupt precious goose's beauty. Truly. Truly. Although he has no problem disrupting mine, so maybe I should. Maybe I should. Thank you to everybody who tuned in yesterday for Drag Race. The Discord event disappeared. And I'm wondering if, because I noticed last night after we were done watching, there's a button on that event for me to start the event that I never pushed. I just assumed that it would start all by itself. So I'm wondering if the fact that I never pushed that button and then it turned to a new day, if it just deleted the event. So I'm going to go ahead and recreate that. So that if there are any folks who want to be able to join, I think when you do it the right way, when I push that start event button, it'll notify anybody who said that they were interested. So I know there were some folks who didn't know what time it was supposed to be or who kind of forgot about it. So that can give you like a little nudge if you need one. So you can join us if you'd like. 85%. Well, the bot doesn't lie. I'm told she does not lie. What else is going on? I still haven't heard anything from that interview. They said early next week by the latest, so we'll see. At this point, I feel like I'm so jaded when it comes to job searching that like I won't be surprised if it's a whole other week before I hear from them. But I hope I hear something. I've applied for a couple others. There's a director of DEI job available at a college in my area that I've had about 4 different people send to me. Which I appreciate. And one, they don't list a salary or a range, or even like a salary band. Like a lot of institutions won't list the actual number, but they'll list like what salary band the job is in, and then you can go to their like master list of salary bands and see that there. They don't have any of it. Which, especially for a DEI job, is a red flag. Because part of like equity is being transparent about pay. And so if you aren't even being transparent about the pay for the job of the person who's responsible for DEI, concern. It's also the first time they've had this role. They've never had like a dedicated DEI person, which means there's going to be a lot of work to do. It also sits under like academics, which is a little weird. Usually it either reports directly to like the campus president, or it'll report to like HR. It's not public sector, no. It is not. And I don't want to go back to higher ed. So all of that is just like additional concern. It doesn't specifically say that it's a fully on-site, on-campus role, but I'm sure that it is. Higher ed very much prefers that you're on campus because that's where the students are. And we sacrifice ourselves for the students at any extent, with zero regard for our own health and well-being. No, you're all right, Beth. No, I didn't. I'm talking about a job. So I work in DEI, which they're also cutting budgets and jobs in DEI left, right, and center. But there's a DEI job that opened up at a college near where I live that a bunch of people have sent to me because they know that I'm looking. And I live actually very close to it now. I'm probably like a 10-minute Uber ride away. Hi, Austin. Yes, enjoy the new emotes. I forgot to mention that. I did post about it in the Discord, but the GIF that I posted with it kept making my Discord freeze up, so I deleted it. Not because I was trying to hide them, but because if it was fucking up my Discord, it was probably doing that to somebody else's too. So I deleted it, but not because I was trying to hide them from you. But we do have some new emotes. New emotes. We have jump scare, we have eye roll, we have churn, and we have serve. You're welcome. You're welcome. Don't say I didn't do anything for you. I also put the RuPaul one is on LiveSpace now as well. LiveSpace doesn't have animated emotes yet, but we put the RuPaul one over on LiveSpace. I think it's a subscriber emote though, so Razor, I think you have it, and you're the only one. It's been gutted in Texas. Yeah, they also, I think it was LSU. I don't think they eliminated their DEI office, but they renamed it. I don't remember what they renamed it to, and then they had a training that they were offering on countering racial bias that they took down. And I think it's because they're about to inaugurate a Republican governor. And so I think this was like an anticipation of them having something similar happen in Louisiana that we've seen in Texas as well. It sucks. It sucks. I feel like I need to start like training for a different career because there are so few jobs now, and I can't even count on one hand the number of jobs that I've applied for that either I got a response at some point in the process, whether before they ever interviewed me or during the interview process, where they decided not to fill the role, or they decided to like put a pause on hiring for that role. And a lot of it is because even in the private sector, folks are reeling back their commitment to DEI, which is Hi, Dragon. Thank you for the 39 month. Dragon, you might be getting a DM from me soon. And not like a cute booty pic. Not this time anyway. So I bought an Ethernet cord. And much to my surprise, to my shock and utter awe, it's not as simple as just plugging it in and then it works. Gooped. Carrie 19 gooped. So I plugged it in. It's plugged into the computer, and it's not working. So I think it's gonna make me do the manual IP configuration. And as I'm sure you know, as soon as I heard the term manual IP configuration, my head exploded, and I decided, you know what? Maybe the Wi-Fi is not so bad after all. I had it set to the automatic one, but it's not automatically doing it. And I'm wondering if it's because I'm using a different modem now than I was the last time I had it plugged in, so it's not the same equipment. So when it tries to pull like an IP address and everything, I don't know. It probably is something as simple as I just don't have it plugged into the right port on my modem. But I didn't want to bother with it. I literally felt myself starting to get angry. And I was like, if I get much more frustrated, I'm not going to want to stream. So I just was like, you know what? The Wi-Fi has been working fine. We'll just hope that it'll hold out another stream or two until I get this figured out. It genuinely feels like every time it's like a 2 steps forward, 1 step back with this computer. Like, I felt like we were in a really good place. I feel like we're like understanding each other in a way that we hadn't in a very long time. And then I was like, okay, baby, let's get you a Ethernet cord. And she said, bitch, don't even. DHCP should be working on your router. You had some settings originally configured on their network adapter. It's blown away. I don't know what any of those words mean. So should I have the Ethernet cord plugged into my modem or my router? Because that could also be the problem. My modem is attached to the wall. He like drilled it into the wall. So I can't see. Are you done? I think that's about enough. So I can't see all the ports on the bottom of it because it's only about like 2 inches off of the floor. So I can't get underneath to see. So I took a picture with my phone. I stuck my phone under there and took a picture to see what the ports were. But my router is bigger than the modem. The router sits on the floor and looks like my old modem does. Possible that your modem has to be connected to your router only and your PC to your router. That could be it. That sounds like it could be it. When the tech was here, I asked him if he had an Ethernet cord, and he looked at me like I had about 7 heads. He was like, you're literally the first person. He's worked for them for like 2 years. He's like, you're literally the first person who's ever asked me about an Ethernet cord because everybody just uses Wi-Fi. So that very well could be it. I'll fiddle with it, and if it doesn't work, I'll just weep. Fine. It's fine. Just holes to plug in. I mean, yeah. Can you relax? Why are you like on high alert? You good? Probably it's he's not used to Jared being home. So the fact that we're both home, he's like, something's happening. Yeah, he was like, nobody ever wants to use a wired connection. And I was like, well, I mean, it's nice to have both, right? He's like, well, yeah, I guess, but so that's why I had to go get our own cord. We braved the final frontier that is our local Walmart. We're in two 100-foot Ethernet cables. Wow. I got literally the shortest one that would work. If I had gone any shorter, it wouldn't reach. I think this is the 24-foot. I think it's 24 feet. But it has to like zigzag around. Like there's this thing that sticks out. It looks almost like a chimney, but it's not. So I just like go around that. Same, Beth. Same. Actually, I have a gig up and down, but I get more than that. I called yesterday to cancel my install with Spectrum, and I felt bad for the guy. He was really nice, but there was literally nothing he could do. I've already installed with this other company, and the speed I get is faster than anything Spectrum offers. The price is better than what I was getting from Spectrum for slower internet. The guy who I talked to before lied to me about what he signed me up for. Like there was literally nothing this guy was going to do to keep me with Spectrum. He tried to be like, oh well, you know, the previous representative, and I also applaud him. He didn't throw the other representative under the bus, although he could have, and I think he would have been justified in doing so. He didn't say like, oh, that guy just shouldn't have lied to you. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna lie to you. He was like, well, I think what maybe the guy was trying to do was like, and then he went into the whole thing about how the more you bundle, the more you save. And I was like, girl, I used to do this for a living. I used to train people how to do this for a living. I wrote probably part of the curriculum you're using right now. I know. The more you bundle, the more you save. The more products you have, the more you're gonna save. You're trying to keep your core products. I applaud you for that, sir. And it's still not gonna work. And so I told him, I was like, look, I'm paying $55, and I'm actually getting more speed than I pay for. Like I pay for a gig, and I'm getting about 1,100. With you guys, I was paying $85 for 300, and I was getting 100 down, and maybe like 15 or 20 up. He's like, well, I hope that you're happy with what you've got, but just know that you can always give us a call if you end up unhappy with your new provider or find that they're not meeting your needs. All right, sure thing, girl. Just cancel the install. Don't send someone here. That's cool, Austin. I think a lot of other like newer construction have something like that. But where I live, it's a pretty old building, so they had to drill like through the wall outside into the basement, and then from the basement up through the floor to connect us. But it only took like an hour. So, and they didn't charge me for the installation. So far so good. But yeah, so I probably have to just plug it into the router instead of the modem. Because he didn't really explain it to me, but he talked about their system like it's very Wi-Fi forward. It's like a Wi-Fi gateway, and everything runs through the router, not the modem, and that's why the router's bigger. So I'd be willing to bet I probably need to plug my Ethernet cord into the router and not the modem. So I will try that. I will try that. See, I didn't even have to DM him. Where's router and modem? I know, I feel like I say them so much now. I also feel like a lot of people wouldn't know what those things are. Like so many of us are just used to using um like Wi-Fi hotspots and stuff. Like I know a lot of people up here who either just use like their neighbor's Wi-Fi, or like I have a friend who rents like an apartment that's attached to the landlord's home. He just gave her his Wi-Fi password, so they don't have to actually deal with any of the equipment themselves. Anyway, I apologize for any weird noises. It's been very loud here today. I don't know why. Goose is back there chomping on some kibble. Jared's home and he's working, so you might hear his TikTok or whatever. But that's just our new normal, and I'm not going to apologize for it, even though I just did. You done? I think he's done. Let me get my own internet. Oh wow, that's a bit much. That's a bit much. Yeah. So far, we're still really happy with it, and I mean the price, especially like where I live now, all of our bills are included except for internet. So like we don't pay separate for our like electric or heat or anything like that, water. So literally, we just pay our rent and electric or internet, and then like our cell phones and stuff. But how much do we pay? So for the internet that I have now, it's like a new customer promotion. So I'm paying $55 a month, and I get a gig upload and a gig download. After a year, that new customer rate like expires, but it only goes up $20 to $75 instead, which is still less than I was paying at my last apartment for even slower internet. What Spectrum was trying to sign me up for was $82 for 300 megabits per second of download. And then I think it was supposed to be 100 upload, but again, I've never gotten anywhere near that from Spectrum. It's always been like 100 and maybe 10 or 15, maybe 20 on a good day upload. And I was paying $82. But they also signed me up for a TV package that they didn't even tell me about. So that's part of why I got mad and canceled with them, uh, because they lied to me. But that was also a new customer promotional rate, and after a year, that rate was going to go up $80. And so that's what got me to start. I wouldn't have even been looking, and that's what I told the Spectrum guy. I was like, I understand that you like, um, I understand how the bundles work, and had he explained to me that what he was offering me was a bundle, it might have been different. But the fact that all he told me was that I was getting the internet, and that the price was going to be $2 cheaper than what I had been paying previously. He didn't say anything about a TV package. He mentioned that I'd be able to stream some TV channels online, but I assumed that came with the internet package, not that he was also signing me up. He was signing me up for like their lowest TV tier that doesn't require like a cable box or anything. So it's like a streaming only TV service he signed me up for. Um, and I was like, okay, well that's not going to work for me. I'm certainly not going to pay $80 more in a year. Um, so that I wouldn't have even been looking. It didn't even occur to me. I've never lived anywhere where there was an option or an alternative to Spectrum that was comparable. I've always just lived in places where, like, if you want decent internet, Spectrum is the only option you have. Or before that, it was Time Warner Cable. But now I live someplace where there are a couple other options. So, and I told the guy at Spectrum that I was like, I wouldn't have even thought to look anywhere else if it weren't for the fact that this guy left me with such a bad taste in my mouth about the experience, and the fact that he just fully lied to me about what it was he was signing me up for. Like, I wouldn't have even been looking. So, Goose. We wouldn't have even been looking. And I'd still be getting crunchy streams with my shitty Spectrum internet. So, I think it goes down $5 if I sign up for like auto pay and paperless billing and all that stuff. But yeah, so I'm paying substantially less than I was paying before, and I'm getting way faster internet than I was getting before. definitely want to keep customers. Well, Chubby, I think the way that it works for Spectrum, and I know some of the other like big like Comcast, Cox Internet, the way a lot of them operate is by being the only competitor in most of the places that they are. So I used to work for a vendor, an outsourcer for Time Warner Cable retention. So it was my job to deal with customers like myself who were calling in to like cancel services or lower the bill, things like that. And I was an operations manager and training manager. So I was writing curriculum to teach people how to do that job. And if you look at like a map of where all of these big companies, mostly Comcast and Spectrum, where they serve, there's very few places where they overlap. Like there are very few places in the country where you have the option of getting either Comcast or Spectrum. So for a really long time, they've all operated as almost a monopoly in the sense that, like myself, if you wanted good internet or decent internet even, there was really no other option. But the industry has changed and there are these kind of smaller competitors popping up. There are a lot of municipal competitors now. There are a lot of cities and towns and counties that have seen the benefit of having high-speed fiber internet access, specifically for businesses, so that they've started investing in creating their own municipal-owned internet companies to provide an alternative that's much more affordable. You're supporting a local business. They hire local folks. Your technician is someone who lives in your community. And so now there are a lot more competitors, but these big competitors haven't really adjusted a whole lot to kind of keep up because there's still so many places where they're the only option. So that's how a lot of these companies stay dominant, because there's so many places still where Spectrum is the only option you've got. They also have added, like, Spectrum has, you can get your cell phone through Spectrum now. No thank you. So there's been some like innovation and kind of branching out, but not as much as we've seen in a lot of other industries because they haven't really had to yet. Especially when we talk about like multi-unit residences, so like apartment buildings, a lot of people who rent, you're not allowed to drill. So Spectrum might be the only option, and you can't get anything else installed because they won't let anybody else drill to do the installation. So there are a lot of the big cities that Spectrum serves, New York City, there are whole buildings that nobody can get anything else because in order to have that installed there, you would have to get permission from the owner or the manager to drill, and they won't give you that permission. Yeah, a lot of that happens too often. There's a lot of like buying out and merging. We have in our neighborhood was forced into a non-compete arrangement. They're forbidden to provide service in an area where there's already high-speed internet. Yeah. These companies are big and they have a lot of money and they have a lot of power and they have lobbyists who can help mitigate any like potential risk or competition. See here, T-Mobile is just a mobile company. It's just a cell phone company. Never understand a no drilling thing. You can just fill holes. Well, I think part of it is depending on the building, you might not. It might be a lot of drilling. Like it depends on, and in some cases, like if you're in a tall like building with many floors, it might require drilling through all the floors up to you, or running wire up through the wall, which is a much more like comprehensive installation than just like here. There are only a couple units in my building, so they only had to drill into my unit. But if I were like on the 7th floor of a building, they would have to drill into the wall and then run it up the wall, which would affect more than just my own unit. So generally what they do is they'll do an install for the whole building. Whether or not every unit is actually using the service or signs up to use their service, they'll run the cable through the entire building so that in the future, if those units decide to use them, they've already got the fiber there. So that's the explanation they always gave us when I worked there, at least. I pay $150 a month for my cell phone. That's cheap. Yeah, mine's like, and I don't know why. I maybe call one person a month. Um, I only used my data because our power was out for so long, and then I didn't have internet here. But other than that, I'm almost always on Wi-Fi. But my phone bill is like 100, I think it's 110, 120 a month because I'm still making payments on my phone. For what, girl? I could just get use an old phone and just use it on Wi-Fi and have pretty much all the same functionality. But here I am, paying for a cell phone. Internet is utility, treat it like a power company or nationalized. Yeah, and I think that's where we're at kind of culturally right now is internet is so necessary now. Especially if you've got like kids in school. The expectation is that you have internet at home. Even if it's like shitty dial-up internet. And to me that means that's a utility. That's something that folks, it's a basic necessity for most of us. And it should be treated that way. But these companies aren't going to give up their grasp on the kind of monopoly that they have that easily. So I thought of not having data even if I never use it. Yeah, I think for me it's like for me it's my phone number. I've had the same number for so long. The idea of like even just switching, like if I got like a whatever they call the one, like Walmart has like a prepaid that's unlimited, it's like 50 or 60 bucks a month. But you can almost never port your number over to those companies because the companies that you're with typically own those numbers. So the idea of having to use a different number, even though I don't talk on the phone that much, the idea of having to go and like tell all the people I do talk to or that might ever call me, the idea of having to use a different number is like, I've had the same number for probably 10 years, 12 years. And it's just always been easiest. So, yeah, that's capitalism for you. I also don't use one of like the big national, like I don't use Verizon or AT&T or T-Mobile. I use one that's a national carrier, but one of the smaller ones. Also, while hiking or camping so much, I literally need the data for safety. Yeah, I don't have that problem. I don't have that problem. And where I live now, I think I probably have access to hotspots a lot more frequently than I think I do. Whatever. Yeah, so most plans now have what's called, it's unlimited data, but it's usually with like a caveat to it. So like for mine at least, I have unlimited data, but once I hit, I think it's 4 GB. Once I hit a certain amount of data, my speed slows down, so they'll throttle you. So it's unlimited, like they're not gonna ever stop you or start charging you more for your data. But you do pick what your cap in terms of like your regular speed. Yeah. I only ever hit my like cap or whatever, my soft cap, when the power goes out. So like I did this month, but I didn't have power for pretty much 2 days. So has the snow apocalypse hit? It hasn't started snowing here. I'm far enough north that it's not going to be that bad here. I think last time I looked, we were going to get like 1 to 3 inches of snow. So it's the southern part of the state that's really going to get. I think I saw like 7 or 8 inches for some of them, which is still like honestly not terrible. Like that's a lot of snow, but historically, like we usually have a foot of snow on the ground by now. But it's been a couple years since we've had like a really heavy snow winter. We've had pretty mild winters the last few years. Got it. Yeah, maybe when my contract's up for this one, maybe I'll look into some alternatives because it is really expensive. Like disgusting expensive. And I don't use my phone really ever as an actual my mother. And I could teach her how to call me on Facebook instead. Hi Evie. I know, back in the I know. We'll see how long it lasts. He has 3 beds and he chooses to sleep on the floor. Yeah, we'll see. We played last stream and I didn't realize how many killers they've released since I played last time. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Come on, Kip. Thank you for gifting that sub to Evie. You're so sweet. Can we get a shout out for Avidius, please? I'm going to assume most of you probably know who Avidius is, but if you, for some reason, don't, now's your chance to correct that. Love her. You're gonna get snow soon, Chubby. Are you excited for that? Do y'all like when you get snow? I could go either way. I could take it or leave it. I think what's gonna happen tonight or tomorrow is exactly how I prefer my snow. So it's gonna snow tomorrow. We're gonna get like 2 or 3 inches, I think, and then I think a day or two later, it's gonna be warm enough that I think a lot of it's gonna melt. Perfect. That's exactly how I like it. I don't mind if it snows, but I don't want it to stay. I don't want it to hang around. Thank you for the shout out. I appreciate it. Why didn't it do all the fancy shit? Oh. I don't think we did the other shout out. Or it's broken. Oh, nope. We have a heated garage now. Austin, you're so bougie now. Girl. She's got Ethernet ports in her wall. She's got a heated garage. My garage wasn't even heated at my last place, and I thought I was bougie. As long as I don't have to go outside. Preach. Greetings, noble seekers of the Twitch realm. Behold Avidius 515, a bearded sovereign of a revelry and drag, parading in the hallowed halls of Dead by Daylight. With a chalice of ale in hand, that's for sure, they unite with fellow queens for grand escapades. From killer to survivor, their journey is adorned with makeup and merriment. Join on Tuesdays and Saturdays for a spectacle graced by gaiety, that's a read, and glittering camaraderie. Wow. That bot really hypes people up with those shoutouts. Yeah, that was a slight read. A slight drag. Only because it's a new building. My building's old as hell. The floors kind of do this. So like none of our doors shut quite right. So like the bathroom, for example, the bathroom door shuts, but it won't shut far enough that it latches. Which hasn't been a problem yet. But I just know it's going to be. You can see there's like a gap underneath all the doors. You can see here. The one under my bedroom door is even worse. It's like I could stick my hand under there. Bloop, 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 bloop. And I have. Because it's such an old building. But the ceilings are cool though, at least, right? People always love the ceiling. So I guess it's worth it? Question mark. The mountains, everyone bring cables from their house to their car to keep it still warm. Start morning. Yeah. Yeah. I remember growing up, we would have to take turns going out and starting our old car every like couple hours if it was snowing or super cold. We had a Dodge Grand Caravan. We had one of those ones with the wood paneling on the side, the woodchuck. We had one of those. It was like a maroon color with the wood panel all down the side. And the kids, we'd each have to take turns going out and starting it and sitting in the car for like 5 minutes and then turning it back off. We'd hustle back in. Hi, Heron. Man, how are you? Simpler times. We used to have to get out and push the car too. Because it was a front wheel drive? Rear wheel drive? I don't know. Well, do we feel like playing a video game? Perhaps. I also am very close to being able to start doing drag again. The only thing I'm missing, and I don't know, I've been through all of the boxes now, so I'm gonna have to go back through them, I guess. I can't find the cord for my little vanity mirror. I have a vanity mirror with like the lights all the way around it that I use for when I'm getting into drag. I can't find the power cord for that. But once I do, I think I'll be able to start doing drag again. I haven't done drag in literally like a month and a half. I'm not even sure if I remember how, or if I ever knew. Sounds good, Heron. I hope you're making something tasty, delicious. Don't say it like it. Perhaps maybe have DBD now and pour a lot of blood points into Meg so I can play. I love that. Come on, Meg main. In 2024, we're all gonna main Meg. Meg Thomas. Back to basic. Back to basic. I started this game today called Great. I saw that you were playing that, Dragon. Is it fun? Hack the world, basically? That's terrifying. Too real. Too real. Oh, happy January 6th, I guess, to those who celebrate. Needed adrenaline. It's true. I have always been an adrenaline girly, and probably will always be one. Not that mud cope. Mint and lavender. It's super technical and it is semi-real. Oh, then I would definitely not be good at it. Is there a call dragon option in that game? Because I would need one. Not that often. You don't have to plug it in. I know, but I can't do the handheld mirror. I know some people do. I know there are a lot of people like the handheld mirror is their tried and true. I have the hardest. I can't do that. I like having a table with a mirror on it in front of me and not having to hold the mirror. I can do it for like the brows or like the eye look or whatever, but for whatever reason, I have a hard time doing the whole face with a handheld. Even with the lights, it's a great mirror. She needs the other hand for you. It's true. How am I supposed to eat and do makeup and hold a mirror? Crunch those numbers. I don't have 3 hands. Am I closer to deep fried Oreos now? Probably. Probably. It's been a very long time since we've ordered fried Oreos. I looked them up. They might not have them anymore. Yeah, I think the place that I was getting them from doesn't have them anymore. They have cheesecake instead. Not the same. It was a staple, and you know why I stopped? Do you remember why I stopped ordering fried Oreos? This is a deep cut for people who've been here for a very long time. Who can remember why it is I stopped ordering deep fried Oreos? There's a very specific reason. A very specific person. Some of y'all might remember. Yeah, I switched to crickets. I started my all cricket diet. Some of you might remember there was a person who used to frequent my chat named Ginger, who I know outside of stream. I used to work with them when I was managing the call center. He was one of the people who worked there. He was also a DoorDash driver. And one time, he randomly was assigned my order so that he could show up to my home and deliver my food and text me to ask me for a hug before he left. And then, mysteriously, and I'm sure totally randomly, he continued to keep getting my orders randomly because he knew I was ordering Oreos, and so he would be in the neighborhood. He knew when I stream, and so he delivered those Oreos probably 4 times. And then eventually I was just like, eh. I don't need him that bad. Yeah, well, he was married at the time, but also, I think maybe exploring some things. So he would pop into chat and ask if yes, he would ask if I was gonna order food because he was sitting waiting. Although I will also say, he also delivered my food the day that they tried to swap me. And so technically, he's kind of the reason that I didn't get swatted. Because when they tried, I don't know if I've talked about this, when they tried to order the pizza and have it delivered to my apartment, I was already on a BRB because my DoorDash had gotten delivered. So the guy showed up with a pizza I didn't order. I was already off camera because my actual food had been delivered already, and I was unpacking that. And that's what I said to the pizza guy. I think it was KFC maybe. I was like, I've already got food. I didn't order this. Sorry about it. So technically, he's also kind of the reason I probably didn't actually get swatted. Technically. Not that he knows that, but... Friend, I don't know what that means. When I Google translate that, it says draw turnips. And I'm assuming that's probably not what you're trying to say to me. Maybe it is. You specify that he was not delivering at the time, but he would have carry ordered. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Partially because I also tip very well. But no hugs to carry on. I don't mind. Let me be clear. I don't mind hugs. And I hugged him the first 2 times because I knew that he was going through some stuff. But it quickly became clear that if I wanted more than just a hug, that I probably could have gotten one. But I was not really in the market at the time. Nice guy, but oof. He's like a heavy duty Bible thumper now. Maybe I could have stopped that. Maybe it's my fault. I drove him away to the Lord. Getting hugs, yeah. Yeah. One time he asked if he could come say hi on stream. And I was like, I don't think so. I think I said that I wanted to eat before I went back on stream. So like I said, he was a nice guy. But it just got to a point where I felt like I needed to set a boundary. So we stopped ordering the Oreos. They were good though. They were good. They came with this like chocolate sauce. Pretty good. Anyway. Yeah, that was so long ago. Let me see how long it's been since because he would DM me on Instagram. Oh, he messaged me like in February of last year, but I'm pretty sure he got hacked because it was someone who talked way differently. June 21st, 2021 was the last time that we actually like spoke with each other. And it was one of those times when he was like, I'm in your area, I'm in your neighborhood. I was like, oh, cool, haha. Can you not be? Thanks. Anyway, let's play some Dead by Daylight. Rejection drove him to the Lord. Well, I think it was a combination of he separated from his then wife, and I think it was a situation where like I think he didn't want to separate, but she did, and I think he took that very hard. And I think that a lot of his like network were people that he knew with her. So I think he felt like he couldn't talk to a lot of his friends because they felt like they were in the middle, and which is why I tried to be understanding and tried to be like friendly, even though I really didn't know him. Like even when we worked together, it's not like we were friends or anything. So I was trying to be like trying to be nice, but also like I think he was just really looking for someone to be like best friend, and it's already kind of a full-time job being best friends with Jared, and I wasn't really looking to pick up another one, so you know. Hi, Space Invader. Yeah, we're gonna play a little Dead by Daylight. We'll see how it goes. If I get pissed off, we'll just switch, because I never get mad at Overwatch. It's always a wholesome time when we play Overwatch. I also have Lethal Company now. To those of you who are mentioning that you would like to play that, I have Lethal Company now. I also have Demonologist. Will we play them? Maybe. Your guess is as good as mine. Will I sit here and just let them hang out on my desktop until I decide to uninstall them? Maybe. Also maybe. And what about it? Why I like the glasses matching the headphones. People comment on my glasses all the time. I'm a little nervous if I ever decided to switch to something other than white glasses, because it's kind of like my thing now. But thank you. I didn't do it on purpose, but let's pretend I did. Let's pretend I did. I checked my dropped frames.
This holiday season comes a toy you'll simply die for.
Wild. I was editing clips the other day, and you can tell there's such a huge difference just because I have better internet. We spent so much time, years of my life, talking shit about this PC, thinking that it was just not able to handle it. And the whole time, at least part of it, was just the internet. I feel like I owe her an apology. And a day at the spa. Oh, my frosty trinkets! I forgot to use any of those. So sorry. So sorry. Steve Harrington. I'm not doing that. Death. Oh, it's not getting any dailies done. We will not be getting any dailies done today. I'm crying. I know. An apology. Toxic gossip train. I know we talked about like goals for the new year, our last stream as well, but more specifically, you know what I want to do? This is very specific, but I think it would be great, and we have plenty of time to do it. I want to not just record a song, I want to record a Christmas song. I want to release the gay drag version of All I Want for Christmas Is You. I want a song that every late November people start putting on repeat in a TJ Maxx somewhere. We have time. We have like 10 months, 11 months. Think about it. I know we've got writers here in chat. I'm listening. Now accepting lyric submissions. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, Austin, did you send me a Steam request? Yeah. Yeah, you did. It's also kind of fun that it's been so long since I've played this game that I don't really know who a lot of the people in my friends list are anymore. Remember with the other Carrie the One? Another deep cut? Y'all remember when there was another Carrie the One and people thought we were the same person? And it turns out they actually knew me before Twitch. Because I don't think they live in Maine, but they like were in Maine and they came to one of the shows I did. I remember that, and people were always like, "Are you good?" Austin, are we voice chatting? Or are you mic off today? That was a long time ago. I think eventually they changed their Twitch name because kept getting questions about it. Oop, enjoy your ad if you're not a sub. What is a smoot, and how is it related to a famous bridge? A smoot sounds like, doesn't sound good. Doesn't sound good. Alright, I'm in the streaming voice chat. Hello?
Hello.
Hi. Oh my god, Mudkip, shut up. I knew. I almost didn't even add that emote because I knew you weren't going to be able to handle yourself like a professional or adult. Razor said April. Gotta get Stair Stepper in. Which now I don't know why I was so worried about getting it done so quickly. So you're a Meg main now?
For now. I really wanted adrenaline because, you know, can't stay alive, so.
Oh, I appreciate that. 3 megs, love that. A smoot is an unconventional unit of distance created to measure the Harvard Bridge, equal to the height of Oliver R. Smoot. That's an unfortunate last name. Oliver Smoot. Oh. Oliver Smoot. Oliver Smoot. All in my snoot. Nope. Okay, cosplay again, fun. I'd have to get another wig, I think. I think I gave the wig to Kiki. I think I gave her my Meg wig. I'll have to get the pig mask. Behavior, if you're watching, I am the preeminent fat Meg Thomas cosplayer. Fat bearded Meg Thomas. I don't like to brag or flex, but yes, that was me that you saw. And a trucker hat and a black hoodie. Yeah. There's nothing else in. I know, boo. Why did I bring a toolbox? Who am I trying to be?
Den jockey?
I guess. I think it's like a Sabo toolbox, though.
Oh.
Yeah. Reunited. Oh. Is that you with the Python?
Yeah.
Well, all in gen, which tells me it's either a bad killer or a patient one. Or one with like trap, and that's what they're doing. Maybe it's a hag.
Ew.
You love hag.
Yeah, but she's scary to go against. The game is kind of scary again because I haven't played in so long.
I know! That Michael game I played? Oof. I mean... I heard the song, but I don't know who it was. I don't have them memorized anymore. Oh, it's oh, who is he? Is that a trapper?
Oh, yeah.
Ah! Yeah. Called it. Well, yes, I think it's a trapper.
No mystery. Oh.
I'm on the other side of the map, but if nobody goes there,
I'm going.
somewhere. It's right there. He's leaving, heading back to the hook.
Of course he is. Oh! I think he has automatic trap something or other.
Great.
Because they're set in really weird places.
Oh yeah, the one where it's automatic.
Mhm.
When that gen popped, my gen got blocked. I don't know what that means, but I know it's a perk.
Not us,
Don't
just not knowing
much
what anything is
I
anymore.
don't know a damn thing about this game. No. No. But I can tell you what's happening. I can't tell you why. Deadlock, yeah. It helps having a fog whisperer in chat. Could be a gen in there. Deadlock, that's what I thought, 2BB, you're right.
Right.
Just confirmed.
She's having a rough time.
She's having a bad day. Miss Zabuza. But we're about to hop our fourth jump, so okay, she's probably gonna hold it here.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
Oh.
Our gen was close, but I had to run.
I'm on one with a robot. Hi, sadly. I know you would think so, huh? I don't know, why not? Are you near either of them, or should I come over and get one?
I'm kind of trapped. He's between me and both of them. And he sees me. Oh no, he didn't see me. He went back for them.
Oh, he sees me, girl! I gotta go! You're so ugly. I'm trying to take him.
I'm gonna- Probably should have went for the other one first, but this one was closer. Oh, she's dead. Sorry.
Well.
Oh,
Sorry,
so am I.
Zabuza, love you. Okay, wait. I need a reset. What would you do? I need a locker. I need a locker. I need a locker. What? Oh my god. Get me out of here. Please don't snatch me. Oh. Please!
I will make it. Let me heal you. Miss Sama.
He's resetting the trap out of there.
We're healing.
Love that.
Well, she's healed. But he's here.
Oh my god, he's got the thing that makes the traps hurt you when you disarm them. That's so ugly.
Oh. That's greedy behavior.
Another totem. me.
I'm back on the half dungeon.
Oh my god. He's right there.
Oh, Sama.
This is so stressful.
Wow. She sandbagged me.
This last gen. She's a fucking doozy. You didn't even look over here. I got you, girl.
Ma'am, go on the gen. This girl.
No! We gotta go! Oh my god! Sama! Queen! Well, this is not going well.
Is there a gen in here? No. Do we 3 gen? Maybe that's what happened.
Probably.
Oh!
Let's just go get this gen done, girl.
I'm running towards it.
No! Don't run over here!
Don't run over there.
No, he's here.
Oh.
I thought you meant you were running him over here.
Oh, no, no.
He's on.
I'm back on the gen.
Okay, that's fine. Well, keep him busy.
Alright. If you get near me, there's a trap with the pallet. Be careful.
I am the looper!
I love that they added the new information that you get for other survivors.
Yeah, that's helpful.
Oh, we're gonna pop.
Oh, I gotta go!
I'm running right to my
Oh.
door that was closest to me.
He left me? The random's on one of the doors.
So am I.
It's like... He's going
Oh,
to
he
the
found me.
random. Oh, that was...
Oh, he's on
you?
me.
Oh, well...
Oh, not the Noed. Wow.
We should have
Greedy,
known. We should have known. Well... He's gonna trap that door. Oh, she's right there!
Saw you, girl.
Well...
Run for that hatch.
I wish I knew where it was. I'm hoping he's gonna go for the hatch. I can just get that door. Here. I'm trapping the door right now.
I can spectate now.
Please don't let there be a trap over here.
Oh, there is.
Of course there is. It's gonna hurt me. Oh my god! Oh! Kiss my butt. Kiss my butt. Kiss my butt!
Imagine
Where
if
are you?
Noed stacked with their other perks and that, like, put you down on the ground.
Love that. I mean, love that for me. Hate that for all of you.
I still pip, so it's fine.
We'll take it. Oh, I got a challenge. Clips. Oh, they brought a Mori too. Well, at least they didn't get to do that. Blood Warden. Oh my god, they had Noed and Blood Warden. And both of the pink add-ons.
Wow.
Damn. She wanted us dead. Thank you for that, Automod Razor. Did it. Automod always stands ready to flat mud kip. At least someone is. That was so good. Let me pick a challenge before I forget. The rift has been closed. Oh. Oh no, I can still do it. Okay. Oh, can I not? Oh, I can't. Just kidding. Oh, just have to go through it. Never mind. I can. Sure, Dragon, yeah.
I'm gonna bring firecrackers if it's all the same to everyone.
Great. That definitely won't blow up in our face. Literally. Hello?
Hello. A map I've never been to.
It's a game.
Good, how are you?
Good.
I thought the Bloodweb cap was 2 million now. How do I have more than 2 million?
If you have bonus blood points, you can go over.
Oh.
Like if you turned in like a store code or something.
Oh yeah, there's like 400,000 blood points to get Amazon Prime.
Yee.
They've thrown out those blood points lately.
Yeah, they
And
have.
thank you for 6 million or something. A lot of blood points.
Oh. What is that?
I think there's still a couple maps that haven't been.
Me
I'm
too.
complaining. I'm okay with that.
I'm gonna do the offering for Alien Flora. Hoba Landing, wherever that is.
It's expired. Boo.
Should have read it up before I started using it. What? What?
I remember about game filters.
Oh yeah. In addition to following Avidius on Twitch, make sure you go follow her on Noise as well. She's one of the first folks partnered with Noise for Dead by Daylight. It's actually really fun. I've been playing it. You can get these. It's free, which we love. And you get these cards to like try to predict what's gonna happen in the game. And if you're right, you get points. And you can play on a team. Kiki and I've been playing. It's actually really fun. I hope that they open it up and give other folks a chance to stream on there. If you happen to know anybody. It's fun. I get destroyed by your mods all the time, but it makes sense that they got better cards than I do. Sometimes I get lucky and I'll get Leo on my team, and then we kind of have a shot. But if Rainhorse is there, no. Oh! They saw our team and decided
No,
to
thank
take
you.
their chances elsewhere. Said, not you.
It's
Not
just
you.
because we look like a protein. That's why.
They saw the double mask Megs and said, and the 3 toolboxes. No, I want no part of that. Darth is really good too, yeah. I think they finished the season pass. Wow. I didn't even know you could finish it. I'm at like, I don't know, 50 something, 58, 59, I think. I'll log on sometimes even when you're not streaming, and I'll go watch like a Fortnite streamer just so I can rack up coins to buy more packs.
Oh my god, Meg's backstory is like 2 paragraphs.
Yeah,
Interesting.
she's one of the OGs. I don't know if I trust this Steve, but he didn't bail on us, so I'll take my chances, I guess.
Yup. Ew, not the fingies. Ew, that fingy for the 7. Ew. I hate everything about that.
Not you calling them fingies.
Fingies.
Ew, fingies, ickies. Me no likey.
Ew.
Queer people will literally lick a butt, but you make fingers into a cake?
Ew,
No.
fingies.
No.
Hell.
Ew.
I didn't know that icon means that they're being chased. I thought that meant they were...
Yes.
Oh. Now I know.
You get so much information now.
Yeah, that's why this game's just so survivor-sided.
Right.
Whining ass survivors get everything. Behavior just caters to them, coddles them. Bunch of babies.
You know what they should have?
Not that hard, babe.
Proximity chat. We can only hear each other if we're close
Oh
by.
yeah, that'd be great. I really, that's what this game is missing, is the killer being able to run their mouth at me while they're tunneling me.
Oh no, not them. Only the survivor. Oh. Well, we won.
Mike, if I said nothing about what I do, let me be very clear. I said queer people, the royal queer people, the royal we.
I'm on the wait list. You have to join the wait list for that.
For noise?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
I
I'm
thought
on the
if
wait
you
list
use,
too.
I thought if you use Avidius's link, it lets you write in. I don't think I had to be on a wait list.
I did use.
Evie,
link in
can't you pull
chat.
some strings? Address it. We've got queers waiting. Should fast track you on my link. Give it 5 minutes. Instant if I'm live. Oh.
I got it.
Well, could you go live real quick then? I'm out here trying to promote for you. The least you could do is be streaming whenever I need, whenever I know.
Is the link that you put in Discord her link?
Yeah.
Because last time she was streaming and I tried and it put me on a wait list, like in that moment.
Oh.
So.
Maybe it's because you're Canadian.
Yeah, probably.
You're the 1-2 punch of queer and Canadian.
Yeah.
They said,
They
Now
said
one-
we're not ready for that. Yeah.
We're not ready for that kind. Oh, I love that, Evie.
I mean, that
It's really
happens
fun,
a
though.
lot more often than you might think. Like, this is not available in your region. Okay.
I'm sure, yeah. Noise is super fun though. It's way more fun. I mean, it's fun in general, but you can like add people as your friend on there and then suck them into your team and play with like just your friends.
Oh, very nice.
That's really fun. Because you can play like your like cards on other people's cards and you can buff up other people. Like, it's truly like a team effort. And people get kind of cutthroat about it. People get very competitive. I know I'm trying to get my squad together so I don't have to play with just Kiki. It's super fun though. And you have these little avatars and you can do like dances and little emotes and stuff. And again, it's all, there are things you can spend money on, like you can subscribe on there if you want to, and there are like premium packs you can buy that support the streamer that you're watching, but you don't have to. Like you can play without spending any money and it's just fun. It's honestly the most fun is getting to try to bully the streamer to do what you want them to do. Like casually hinting that, hey, if you wanted to go hook that survivor instead of Moriing her. That's the card I'm waiting for you to clear out for me. Not GLHV. Good luck. Have venereal disease.
Oh wow. Oops.
Not to be gay.
They hate when you Mori. There are also random weird things like, and I know that like DBD is new on there, where like when you played Plague and used the red puke, it didn't count as a hit, or like random little things like that it doesn't understand. But for the most part, it works pretty well. What?
It's a legion.
Ew! I disconnect.
Oh, here we go.
Landing. Yeah, I don't think I've been on this map yet.
I have not.
I'm never gonna see a killer on here. Are you kidding me? Oh, I ran right at her. Oh, he missed. Oh, he missed. He missed. Oh, he missed. Oh, he missed.
This guy is cool.
I gotta go. He's on me.
Oh, it is really cool. Is this the alien one, or?
I think so.
Ew,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Intestines. That's nasty.
I gotta go.
I love intestines.
I gotta go. I hope this is high enough for me to fall.
Oops.
He left me. Oh. You didn't leave me? I have no idea where I am, girl.
Yeah, he hit me and then left.
Oh, he's after me and Fang.
I need a totem. I need a medkit. This map is for singularity. Hi, Kiki.
Oh.
Oh my god, you can see the progress of your challenges. I love that.
I know, I was telling Carrie last time, it's like, we left the game asking for a whole bunch of stuff, and when we come back, we have it all.
Seriously.
It literally takes like 5 minutes to heal yourself now with self-care.
Not self-care. You're running self-care?
I sure am.
Oh my god, oh, he's gonna get me! He's gonna get me! I gotta go! Balance landing. Slay. Oh my god, now he's gonna get me. Oh my god. He left me.
Not me.
Oh my god.
Frenzy.
I don't know why I'm healing. Oh, this isn't where I found this medkit.
Ew, there's a spider. That made me itchy.
Not me. Shift W in.
I also don't know where any of the chats are. I've just been running the whole time. Welcome home, Kiki. Work went well, or as well as it could have. The games are okay. This is only our second one, but the first one, I got out, so... You know, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm the only one that got out, but it's alright. I really don't know anything about this map. We are gonna go, after stream, we're gonna go...
I got the save.
You know where I am?
Yeah.
He's going back. Oh.
I wish you would.
Remember you said that.
Your wish is their
It
command.
never ends well.
I palleted him.
We're all gonna go play Noise on EV stream later too.
Yeah.
Getting everybody to sign up.
I'm on the gen on the top of the house in the middle.
No
I have
idea
no
where
idea
that
where
is.
we are, but Dragon and I are on Jen. that's great for you, but oh.
Oh,
Well.
oh, I forgot his power does that.
Oh my God, dragon! Oh, now he's coming.
So sorry.
Oh my God, he's on the random. He's in frenzy. He's going up to you, Austin.
Yeah, I'm down. It's sad. I forgot I was wounded or whatever.
He's coming our way. Oh, I was hoping he'd come. I was hoping he'd come through the pallet. He wants dragon, not us. Did we shoot? Oh, I thought she ran away from the hook. No, I'm getting the unhook. Fuck you. I forgot I have a Sabo toolbox. I probably could have been using that. Oops.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, there's the basement. I'm going back up top.
Going for the unhook.
All two of you.
The
No,
random
that's
is
no.
doing jack shit. Okay, you heal her. I'm gonna do this. Just in case I need it later. Oh, hi wheel. Sorry, I missed the missed you claiming that crown. Ooh, he didn't look over here. Wow. Wow.
Trying to keep a 3.
He's on me. Or he's pushing me off stuff.
He's on the random.
He's teasing me.
Saw that great skill check. Good job, girl.
Yeah. It's because I'm using the detective perk. That gives you a great when you don't get it.
Oh. You're cheating. Got it.
Yep.
Hacking the mainframe, as they say. He's not really using frenzy as much as I thought he would, or not
No.
like in the way that I think you're kind of supposed to.
Yeah. He's not keeping people injured.
I'm okay with that.
Exactly.
Oh, he sees me! Fuck. Shit. Be free, queen! Oh, she has breakdown. The hook broke off her.
Nice.
Off of it. See, that's one perk I know.
Popping.
Breaking.
A lot of hooks on this map, I think.
I'm at 90.
Not bad. I also have adrenaline.
JK 95. Bop.
Slay.
Take your adrenaline and run.
Oh, I was trying to take the hit.
Always staying on me.
He sure is.
I don't know this map. I can't find a pallet.
You brought us here, girl.
That's
Oh, this
true.
is the shack. Okay.
Oh, I 360'd. Oh my god. Ah.
Well.
I mean, my 360 was fun.
I'm gonna try to 99 this door, and then I'll come get you.
Sounds lovely.
Yeah, the door is 99.
Oh, I see it. He's coming.
Not the frenzy, honey. Ow. Not the mending. Run, queen. Oh, I didn't unhook you. Fuck,
No,
I
I'm
thought
still
I did.
Or no.
I said run who?
I think you're dead.
That's alright.
I thought I got all the way through it. Is he in front of you?
No.
Oh my god. I really thought I got you. Well.
If I wasn't on third hook, I would have run him.
Wicked embarrassing.
I mean, one death, it's fine.
Just a warm up.
I think I did 2 of the gens, so I feel good about my side of the contribution.
Are you good, Dragon?
I think so. I'm leaving that person.
I didn't even realize they were still in here. I'm in a door. Do you want me to leave or do you want me to stay?
You can go. I'm at a door now.
Slay! GG's. Sorry, Jack.
Oh, that was funny.
I really
Run,
thought you were.
queen.
I really
Run
thought,
where?
I thought I got you. Not barbecue. Well, yeah, I don't think they were playing Legion the way you're like kind of supposed to. Not mad about it. We do have room for one more if anybody wants to join. Now that you've seen what we're capable of. What we bring to the table.
Miss Perfection.
Austin, make sure you take off the map offering.
Oh, right, I only had 1.
Okay.
Mm.
I don't want to go to that map every game.
Withered Isle? Have I been there before? I don't know. Let's
I
go
don't think
there.
You live there. Oh, Evie, thank you for gifting that sub to Nick Aquaria. Not sure who that is, but if you're in chat lurking right now, make sure you say thank you. Very kind of you.
What do y'all know about Icarus Loam?
Hello, David. Icarus Loam sounds like a great drag king.
Oh, that's true.
That's a drag king that like exclusively does like numbers from Sweeney Todd.
I'm bringing firecrackers this time.
Great. Great. I think one thing. We were talking about this last stream with LiveSpace. Like, I feel like whenever there's like a new platform, it's always it's easy to get streamers to sign up and easy to get people to agree to go stream on these new platforms because they think they're going to be like the ninja of whatever that platform is. But where things become like solid for them is when you're able to get viewers over there. So I say that as I have 2 viewers on LiveSpace right now, and I'm pretty sure they are Razor and myself. But you know, we gotta. If we want Twitch to feel the pressure and actually do better, then they've got to have. There has to be an alternative. So whether it's noise, whether it's LiveSpace, I'd rather it not be kicked. You know, the more the merrier. Especially if you can get paid doing it. Hello. You can get paid more than half the money. That's why I kind of stopped streaming on TikTok, honestly. Because even when I was getting money on TikTok, they were taking half of it, just like Twitch does. And that just don't sit right. You said it's Michael?
Yeah. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're fine. I was ranting. As I did do.
I guess that's a benefit of having someone open a new account. We get to know who the killer is every time.
Yeah.
It's very true.
I wonder how long that happens before it stops doing that.
Not long, because I think it was doing that for me last stream, and it's
Oh.
not doing it anymore. Because it's been very long since I played.
Yeah.
And so
I think it's supposed to be like just once. It's like the first time that you play them.
That could be it. Should be just one. Confirmed. Whisper confirmed.
Oh, once per each killer. That makes sense.
Right. So
Yep.
you won't get it for Michael again.
Right.
Garden Joy. That's what I call my ass.
So can I make him drop somebody with the firecracker?
Yes, but I think it's hard to time that.
Well,
Just like the grenade thing you can do.
mhm.
He's juicing me. He's on the front porch of the house. I reckon he's looking at you. Not that.
Of
Oh,
course,
he
it would
found
happen
me.
the second that I let go.
He's slurping. I mean,
Oh.
I guess it's good that. Oh, that was fast. I don't love that. I mean, I guess it's good. He's coming over to that gen dragon. I guess it's good that he's slurping though. I'm not gonna jump scare us.
Sloppy.
Yes.
I
Present.
did drop a pallet on his head, so he might be angry.
I'm gonna take it out on dragon.
Confirmed.
I'm on the gen upstairs in the house.
I'm with a random on the gen over by the shack. But I think the voice is coming right this way. I don't think the random is paying attention, and he's just slurping him.
Should I go for dragon?
You can.
Okay. Don't worry, darling. I'm on my way. She's a runner. She's a track star. I have will make it.
Yes.
I'm back on the gen. I was on the random.
We're making it.
He's coming over to you. He's slurping one of you.
Every time I run, I try to press space to jump. Like Overwatch.
Can you imagine? If you could jump on the killer like
Randomly start jumping.
like a Goomba in Mario. Oh,
Oh. He has something that
Ear track.
surge.
oh, love that EV. Bottoms up, babe. Please don't come over here. I'm almost done. Heading back over to where you see the
Yo.
He's pop my gen.
He's going to
Going
the
back to the house.
person doing the gen. Oh, it's a party.
Yay.
Did he just snatch that guy? I didn't hear him get hit.
I didn't hear him get
I'm
hit
gonna go
either.
to this corner instead.
Okay, turn over here.
Oh, there's nothing over here? What the heck? This map is deceiving. It seems so much bigger than it is.
Yeah. He's on you, dragon.
Should I go?
Yeah,
I think so, but Dragon's kind of bringing him back over that way. Good luck.
I'm stopping at this pallet.
I'm on my way. Going around the back of the house. No, don't waste your jumps. I'm coming. Oh.
It's over. It's been great knowing all of you.
Wow.
He's
That
leaving
felt-
me. He's going back to hook.
that
No, he came back.
Kind of like it took a long time for him to get that level.
Now I'm going to the left side of the house.
Oh, I don't know why I healed. That was kind of dumb, wasn't it?
That's a good policy. I should probably follow.
Oh!
He just blew up my gen.
How long does he have that for? The rest of the game?
It depends on what add-ons he has.
Oh.
There is an add-on that lets him keep it for the rest of the game, yes. And normally if it takes a really long time for him to get to tier 3, oh thank god, that means he's gonna stay there. But there are some add-ons that make it just last longer. So it depends on Bro, what is going on? I don't think we're gonna get out. Something tells me.
You're
Oh, I
all
haven't-
going to die down here.
I haven't been hooked yet though, so maybe I'm his favorite. Oh, he's right here.
Right
Oh,
there.
you gotta go, girl.
Leave me alone.
Oh my god, he picked you instead
oh my
of me.
God.
I love that.
So annoying.
David has no interest in saving me, even though I just saved him.
I'm on my way.
Because I keep teabagging him, and I won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
Karen, how's dinner? What are you having? Or what did you have? And are you gonna send me some?
I'm gonna go up to the top of the house. Might be a safe spot. Oh,
Well, David is running over to the right of the house.
look, we're all on a gen. Oh,
Bye.
He's heading to the David. He's on the front porch. He's slurping me. Oh, I gotta go. He's so scary. Does he
yes,
know?
David, help me.
Ah! He knows.
David's up here with me.
Get away from me. Ow.
I have proved thyself, so we're blasting through this. Oh, just kidding.
Sorry.
That was so rude. I can't even believe it. Oh! Oh!
Oh.
That was really dumb of me.
Michael stresses me out. Like, he's fun, and I would let him, you know, but like,
Uh-huh.
oh. Have I played? I have not. I have it downloaded now, though. I have not played it yet.
Oh, it's something that I would want to play. I've watched other people play it, but
Girl, what? Oh my god. Oh no! How would you know that, sir? I think he's cheating. Hacker confirmed.
Green
How
stepping.
ugly. That's my first hug too. He's so annoying. Get him out of here. Reporting. Not that hug. So you know I'm a streamer and you hate me for it. That's interesting. That's interesting.
Law enforcement.
You're ever gonna play it? How many people can you play with? Like, what's the maximum? 4? No,
I think it's 4.
I've seen more than 4.
Oh.
Unless they were just taking turns. Not nurses. Wow. That's interesting. Oh, it's 4? I wonder how Can you mod it?
Yes.
I bet you can mod it. There's probably a mod to play with for them.
Yep, you can mod it.
Can you mod them into delicious shirtless men? Asking for a friend.
No idea. But I did start a video game in Game Maker the other day. Building a video game. And I drew a lovely stick figure that I animated.
Yeah. That's a start.
Because I am not an artist.
Up to 8 with mods. Okay. I've never modded the game before.
It's just you just install them. That's it.
I know it sounds very simple, doesn't it? Just like connecting an Ethernet cord sounds like it's pretty straightforward.
Well, connecting it is, but where to connect it to?
That's where they get you.
My God, Gabriel has an outfit that looks like the singer in the Goofy movie.
If we listen to each other's heart, you'll find we're never too far apart. And maybe love is the Megan, hello. Clap world. Alright.
Collapsing.
Clapping! Wish someone would clap my world. No. Not the mute, Razor. You're welcome for that. You just got a free musical performance. Carry the note. Carry the note. Carry the tune. Not carry the note. Carry the note. Remember when Razor was like, I can't play Dead by Daylight because it's too scary for me? Makes him have nightmares. Makes his fingies tingly.
Fingies.
Little fingies.
I want to go up against a new killer. Who do I gotta talk to make that happen?
Nobody plays any of them. Not the Forsaken Boneyard. What we call my bedroom.
It's
Haven't
so
seen one
bony
of
in
these
here.
parts in years.
Oh, I have good news. It's a blight.
Oh, I like going against the blight.
That's
I can
been a long
respect the
time.
blight. Not the delicate flower. Razor, you literally play games where people like stab each other's hearts out with swords. In far more graphic detail than
delicate.
anything you're gonna see on Dead by Daylight. Please.
So delicate.
Carrie 19 churns in chat to see how delicate Razor really is. What's he churning? I'll never tell.
Butter.
You're a Huntress gamer. I am very much. I haven't played Killer in such a long time, but when I did, I played Wraith. And before that, Michael. And before that, Spearhead. And before that, you wouldn't catch me playing Killer on my absolute worst day.
I actually played Blight for a while.
I remember that. There's nothing in the chat.
Are we
Wow.
upstairs?
I mean, I do know this map, but it's so different on PC.
What? He must have
Did you get
lethal
picked up?
pursuer. I jumped out of the locker, but he snatched me before I could finish the animation.
Oop.
This game is such trash. I do like the skin he's wearing though. I'm uninstalling. Fuck this game. I was out of that locker. I forgot. Everybody runs lethal pursuer now. There's no hiding in this game anymore.
Oh!
He's going back to hook, I think.
He found me. He's on me. Oh my god, there's nowhere to go!
He's a pretty open map.
Too. I hate Bubba. I hate Bubba. I hate Bubba. I hate Legion. I don't think I've played against Skull Merchant, but it sounds like I would be justified in preemptively hating her too.
Oh, it's
I
like a
don't know
cat.
anybody who likes her. Yeah, he's like a little like leopard or something. He reminds me of that character on Tekken. It's like half cat, half human.
Zooming behind me.
Excellent. We're about to pop this one. Nice here, Jeff.
He's in center, I think.
Is he using Austin as bait?
He might be hiding right around the corner. Oh no, just kidding.
The skin is wild.
Yeah. Oh, just random. Get on Jen, Queen.
He coming, he coming.
She must have sprint burst. Oh my god. He's doing
He
great.
better not go for me again. Ah! That is rude and ugly behavior.
Well, you might look just like the other Meg, who he hasn't gone for yet.
Oh, I 360'd again. Wow, PC is so fun.
Hi, anarchist. Welcome in. Anarchist, I'm gonna say something very awkward, and I mean it in a very complimentary way. The other day I was lurking on Sixth Grade chat, and you came in with groceries, and you popped in to say hello on stream. You're gorgeous. Let me throw that out there.
Oh my god, even his like sounds like a cat.
Did he meow at you?
Yeah.
Yow.
His growl like sounds like a cat. Very interesting.
He's coming this way.
Yeah, he is. Looking for me.
No, he didn't. Oh no! You were right here! Oh, I gotta go! I take my leave.
He's coming to you.
Oh my god! Why though? I wasted the pellet. I'm so sorry.
Alright, I want to do a gen. It's time.
Oh god, he's so ugly. Why can't I 360? He's gonna fuck me up. Bye. Oh my god, I hear him.
Coming back to this gen.
Yeah, he is. Oh, I'm running into a corner. I need a totem.
No! When he opens a locker, you scream.
Well, I know that's a perk too.
Disgusting perk.
Oh, I just screamed too. So ugly.
Rude.
It's coming for me. hear him snarling. Oh my god, he's gonna get me.
You also get blinded.
Oh my god! Oh my god, that worked so well!
I sandbagged myself.
That's what you get. You were waiting to pick up the pieces.
Wow. That is
That
so
was
rude,
good.
sir.
That was so good. I just
You're
love that,
welcome.
honestly. That was good. The switch off. I know. Well, now she's dead. I appreciate whoever's been doing all these gens. It sure wasn't me. Oh. Going to the main building. What geological rarity can be found on Macquarie Island? No idea, I've never heard of it. I don't know her. Geological rarity. I'm gonna go with one of those rivers that flows backwards. Do that. Oh, I think he's right there.
Yes. He's chasing the other person.
I saw the random. Okay, we can do this. We can do this.
There's one in center.
I'm on my way. Keep going, Claps. You're doing great. She brought him back here. She's bringing him directly to me. Queen! Oh, he ran right by you.
So he's got.
Oh! He wants the bad. Oh, we gotta go! Shit. I feel like she was trying to sandbag us there. Unique
She
gravity
definitely
blocks
was.
still exposed to the surface. The only place on Earth with birds. I'm not even sure what that means. Oh my god. Oh my god, no! Not me! I don't think he saw me. Or
He's
he
going
did
for that
and he
person again.
doesn't want me, yeah.
Yeah,
I wonder if
he's
he's
going
back.
straight for her.
I'm back on our gen.
I'm in the corner.
I know, I got your proof thyself.
Nice.
Are you inside the main building or outside of it?
Outside of it. So you're getting it pretty far away, which is awesome.
Oh, I was gonna come down again, but
Yeah, it looks like you're still getting it from there.
I can't put a switch on to stay alive. Oh, he's got the thing where when he bounces, it shows him that I'm here.
Where you are. Yep. I noticed that.
Oh, disgusting.
See the splash.
He's still on me. Oh, he's so gross.
He's got a pretty close 3-gen. I'm surprised he's not patrolling it.
I gotta go! Ah! Oh! Girl, he's on my butt. Oh, he's got me here. Oh, in the back.
Do you have adrenaline?
I do, but he's picking me up.
Oh.
That's too bad. If I had just made it like 1 second longer. Running off to the door where the random is. I've run the other way. I don't know where the other door is.
Behind you, the opposite direction. Got this one light.
I'm on the other one.
Oh no, she got it full. This is fully.
Kiki, I'm so stressed out. I got this one, almost 99.
This one is 99.
Well, she's dead. Time to go.
Yep, time to go.
Before we get
sure.
bloodborne in. Time to leave.
We made it.
Yeah, I feel like Austin died a long time ago though. I'm so sorry. Oh, there's a streamer. Ultimate weapon, what's that? Oh, that's the locker one. Yeah, lethal pursuer. Oh, they DC'd, the random DC'd. Right before. That's why it says hot.
Interesting. I wonder why.
I feel like there
Didn't
might
want
have
your
been
points.
some teabagging or something going on there. Because he did pass us, and I'm sure he saw us.
Yeah.
But he wanted that random. So my guess is that there was some sort of exchange there. Oh, hi girl.
Oh. Austin, bye-bye.
Okay, sounds good. Obaja, of course you did. Of course you did. I'm really in the mood for like a famous bowl from KFC. Chicken and mashed potatoes. Maybe. Yeah. That's what I'm in the mood for. I look up this streamer. Are you LGBT? Oh, yeah, they are. They are.
Nice.
I follow.
Yeah, and now that I'm in like the game developing mood again, I didn't even know Twitch had a software and game development channel.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of fun stuff. Found somebody that was building a pretty big indie game.
Love that. I could never. Austin, what are you eating? Or is it secret? I hope it's I hope it's that Singularity guy, although I don't know the first thing about what he does, so probably, but I don't think I played against him before.
I don't think I played against the Nuclears at all.
Even Chucky, I've only gotten once.
Oh yeah, we did play against Chucky.
The killer has the trans flag charm. Oh, it's a nemesis.
Okay.
They're looking at me right now.
I love this map. Ooh.
Oh, well. Queen down. Diva down. Oh, come on, empathy.
Oh my gosh. He's got hook that degrades gen progress.
Gross.
Oh, and he's wearing a skin. Wesker.
Oh, it's Wesker. I always get Wesker in. Because we'll have the chat.
Oh, there is Wesker in this game. I forgot that.
Yeah.
Forgot that he existed altogether.
Oh yeah, totally different killer.
Oh, I was over that.
I think Michaela's on her way to you. Oops. Is someone going for you, or should I?
Yeah, somebody's here.
Oh my god! Ah! I am gonna tell myself Michaela didn't mean to do that to me. Girl. Oh, he's still running around the shack looking for me. Gotta go. Think he left me? Yeah.
He's after
Not hindered.
TV.
I don't even know what hindered means. But I don't like it.
I don't remember.
I don't know how to drop the... Oh, like that. Never mind.
He's coming in the center.
Oh.
Straight to me. So he definitely has.
Rude.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I said thank you.
Cleanse this totem.
Oh, he's still after. Oh, her.
Oh! Not the
DC.
DC! Wow. Well. Well.
Nia Carlson 0-0. Why do people do that? Like their last hook? That just makes no sense.
Oh, you're ugly!
More from you.
I hate him.
Yes, but annoying.
Miss me. Miss me, now you gotta kiss me. Get off me, he's so annoying. Sir!
You're one gen away.
I need you to hurry up, girl. Ah! Shit! It's so ugly. Girl, I had him clenched. I had a balanced landing too. I could have just made him settle. Disgusting. He's coming to you.
Figured as much. Is the other player coming?
They got me. They're healing me.
Okay. Coming back. His 3 gen's pretty tight.
No, don't come up here, girl. Left her? Oh, he must. I wonder if he has Tinkerer. No, he doesn't. I feel like he knows that you're almost done with that gen. I don't know how. Oh! Well. What the hell was all
Okay.
that? Girl. Well. Okay.
Do you still get your points if you DC now? I guess. Where's that DC that's 10K?
He doesn't.
Oh yeah, he got 0. Yeah. Interesting.
Well, yeah, I guess we won. They weren't doing bad.
No.
All right. Couldn't hang, I guess. Pick a new challenge. I'm crushing this. Reunite with 3 different survivors at least once after the
That's-
first generator is completed while using the perk. Bond as Dwight Fairfield. That's so much.
I know. That's the one I'm on too.
Holy crap. Dwight? I have to play Dwight?
At least you can search now. Pretty nice.
God. Okay. Well,
Let's
here goes
get
nothing.
it. Be right back.
Still kind of gooped that that killer disconnected. I don't think I've ever DC'd before. Maybe once, but only if like someone was like holding the game hostage, or if someone had like maybe like a racist name or something. I would have, but like not for how they played the game. Like just finish out the game, you know. Yes, we got a few new ones here, and we got some new animated ones too. We have some new animated ones as well. And more coming. So I think what I want to do is have the mods do some emotes. So each of the mods will have their own emote. That's up to you, Austin. So what I would ideally like, and this is just like perfect world, would be if you have something where you are in front of like a flat background. So like Razors isn't perfect. If you like blow it up bigger, you can see there's like parts that I couldn't remove from the background. But it's small enough that you really tell. So ideally, if you could get something of you in front of like a plain colored background, it's easier to remove the background that way. But if you have a clip that you really, really love and that's what you want to use, then fine.
Are you using merch?
Emotes. I have a bunch of animated emote slots that I have to fill. And so, I'm going to see if each mod wants to submit something.
Ooh, nurse.
Is that a nurse? Oh, yeah. Ow! just chasing me. She didn't even fucking teleport. She's fast though. I think she's got there's a build with her where I think it only gives you one blink, but it makes her faster.
Yeah.
She's also bloody, which I think means that she's been doing this for a while.
Oh, not me. Bam. Oh! Free.
She's
Oh,
blinking
man.
for everybody else. Just ran my ass down. Oh, the front door is locked.
There you go. She's upset. Alright.
Well, good. Maybe she'll tunnel you and leave me alone.
Real upset.
Here, she's coming in here. Oh! She's so ugly. I hate her. Oh my god, she's not gonna have to teleport again. Ah! I fucking hate this killer. Oh my god, she's so obnoxious. She's so annoying. Forget what I said about wanting to play against a nurse. This sucks. This sucks. Oh, hi Nick. I was wondering if that was you. I was like, I don't know who the hell Nick Aquaria is. Oh, wrong button. I'm gonna die on the hook. Oh, hi Steven. How are the games? Well, you're looking at it. You're looking at it.
She's trying to tunnel me. Then
You're all right here.
they're just
She's just coming back to check the hook. I think this nurse has whatever the build is where it makes her walk really fast. Because she just chased me down. She didn't even have to blink. And it did not take her very long. Oh my god.
She ain't letting anybody over there.
This nurse is chasing the hell out of you. Wow, this is disgusting. Let's fucking quit this game.
Right?
I think so. I think so. It sure feels that way. And I don't know why, because I didn't do anything to her. Dragon did.
Because you got mad at me.
Oh, I was the obsession. Maybe that had something to do with it.
Yep.
So obnoxious. Everybody go follow Nick right now. Streamed a lot of Dead by Daylight, lots of horror. Underwent a rebrand to avoid getting confused with certain famous Twitch people. Or I guess not Twitch anymore. Dragon is a toxic survivor, it's true. This is so gross. I'm so over these people. I hate that. Oh, no. so obnoxious. And chat, don't forget, we're live over on Livespace as well. If you're not following me there. Oh, enjoy your ad break. Love you. Is everybody on the ground?
Now she's just chasing
Now they
people.
are. Anyway. Honestly though, that was really the first, other than the killer who was that was the first like sweaty killer. Officially.
Yeah. They're not too bad.
I mean, they were real sweaty. But I feel like they made up for how peaceful our first two matches were.
Just in case they're on Windows Store, I had to put in an easy.
And they brought the fucking cake. Girl. Not No Way Out. Oh, hitting a survivor with a successful blink attack disables the ability to blink and increases the nurse's base movement. So she has to hit you with a blink first, but then it makes you faster.
Interesting. For the next challenge, randomizes your perks.
Great. A slight sound adjustment is needed when the game has a lot going on. It's much louder on it. Alright, turn my microphone up a bit. Let me know if that helps. Hopefully there won't be that much going on in our next match, but you know. You know. Did I finish that challenge? Sure did. Thank God. Not that even. 4 randomly assigned perks. I'm not gonna like this. I can already tell. We will not be having fun with this one. Let me just switch to a med kit. I feel like that's gonna be the move. We do have room for 2 more people. Or 1 if Austin, if you're ready to hop back in. If anybody else wants to join. Not Ace.
I know.
Honestly, the perk randomizer is so fun. I wish it was a mode. You would think that they'd be able to make it that way. I mean, the mechanics are already there. Alright, sounds good. I'll go ahead and ready up for now. But the offer stands. Y'all remember when we used to do 10 hours of Dead by Daylight and we'd have a queue the whole time? Back in the day. Maybe I should put TTV back in my name. Maybe that's what changed. That nurse would have been in here. I know, she would be shredding us already. I'm sure of it. Honestly, though, we used to make a lot of content out of that. Not Debussy Eater. Which one of you is that? Which one of you snuck in? Which one of you snuck in? You missed the old maps. We have Hawkins back. Are you happy about Hawkins? I feel like most people are not thrilled that we have Hawkins back. Debussy Eater. That must be Mudkip. That sounds like much. Sorry in advance, I just switched to keyboard, so my... Oh, great. That's never good. Just keep your controller handy, girl, in case you start to suck. Decent, but not good. Well. Inspiring a lot of confidence as we go into this match. Good thing we're the best at this game. We'll carry. Dragon will teabag them and then run them for 5 gems.
Yes.
I will be the one doing the 5 gems. I believe it, Steven. I was saying earlier, I have no idea who half the people on my friends list are anymore because it's been so long since I've played, I don't recognize. Unless it's like the same as their Twitch name, which it never is. No idea. And they're all queer people, so of course it's all some version of like, just a hole for David, or you know, something like that. It's not helpful. Little Slut 12.
Yeah, exactly.
Krispy Kreme on me. Yeah, you know. That could be any of my friends. Need something more specific. Oh. Not my favorite map. I'm with the Pussy Eater. Oh, I don't know what my perks are. I don't know what my
Me
perks are,
either.
but I can see my scratch marks. So one of them is that. I think that's for the people. Do I remember what that does? Sure don't. I sure don't. The arms, is that Bond? No. I don't know. I don't know what any of these perks are. And I don't remember what my challenge is either.
Oh, me either.
So we're probably
so
gonna have to do
you-
this again. Hi Morgan, welcome in. Oh. How are you, friend? The Jeff perk where if you heal or save, you see their aura. Oh. Oh, it's Ringu. She wasn't lying about being bad on keyboard, huh? Do I have to grab the tape? I don't really remember how the tapes work.
I don't either. Are they just on the ground or are they?
No, they're in the TVs, and you take them out and put them in other TVs, and that's how you get your meter to go back down. Because I think if you leave the tape in there for too long, she can start teleporting to them, and that's how she catches you. I don't
Whatever.
remember. Oh, thank you, Morgan. I like them too. We got more coming. Top one is a Jane perk. If you heal someone injured without a med kit, you get healed too. Oh, okay.
That's on me.
I'm gonna hope the Fung is going
With the
for...
360.
Because she sure isn't on it. Finished a bar exam study session with my friend. Here to enjoy non-judgment DBD. Oh, you're in the right place. Oh. You are in the right place. There's a lot of nonsense going on today. Alright, I guess I'll go for him then.
And
Oh,
being
never
case.
mind. It kind of throws me off to be able to see my own stretch mark. I'm not gonna I don't know if I really like
I
it.
almost 360 again. Going downstairs.
Unfortunate.
She's got the one that makes you not be able to censor. How'd you get hooked?
Great.
Plaything.
I don't have I don't have spine chill anymore. Oh, she's on me. Oh. Great. You missed. I hope some of these perks help me when I'm in a chase, because it sure doesn't seem like they do.
Oh, she got me now.
Yeah, I didn't realize y'all were right there. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
I don't have a perk that shows me where you all are either, so.
Get 360.
Jason asked if you wanted to watch a movie about World War II. Are you sure
Yeah.
he's not straight? Although I did watch, there's a limited series on Netflix about World War II. That's kind of good. I put stuff like that on when I need something like white noise, but I don't want to get like invested in it. It was like 6 episodes or something. Pop those totems. Get wrecked.
Oh, you have to be in the killer's terror radius for a certain duration.
Oh, that's right. I'm not that geeky. You're not wrong. It was pretty good. It was interesting. They had like a bunch of footage from World War II that they had like recolored.
Take her away.
Get off me, you're so ugly. I see a lit totem. Rip whatever. I know. I have no idea what that was. Oh, it was plaything. Well, no.
That was my
she didn't hit
plaything.
me.
Yeah, you cleansed mine.
Oh.
Tell me.
I've got like half of my time in her terror radius. Ooh. She just ran right by me. Oh.
Get that.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the random's trying to do over there, but I'm gonna go try to get a gen done or something. I don't know. I actually kind of want to get a cape. Slay. Is the random over there by you?
Yeah, getting chased
Oh,
right in front of me.
of course he is.
She's coming.
Disgusting. Well, I don't have a great feeling about this.
Right.
Oh, she's on me. That's okay. I just gotta keep her running for 14 more seconds. You got these 3 gens, right?
Of course.
I'll try to keep her upstairs at least.
Getting bored.
Shit. All right, I'll give you that one, ugly. Oh, there's no pallet here. Oh, I think I was already over here. Yeah.
Yeah, I think all the gens are upstairs.
Oh my god. Oh.
I one in the bathroom.
That was so good. Are you kidding me? She's teleporting. I don't know where she's going.
I'm below you in the bathroom.
Oh my god, oh my god. She's gonna get me here. I think I'm out of tricks. Shit. That was good though. That was a good run. Someone go clip that. She's getting lost on the way to teleporting somewhere.
Straight down to me.
Mending. I got the challenge done though. Get it, girl.
Oh, she's headed to you.
She is. Fuck! Oh my god. Ugly! Damn. I just know she is white knuckling it so hard right now. She's grinding her teeth. Her butthole is clenched. I just know it. She's sweating like nothing. Wait for me. Because of course she is. Well, maybe. Oh my god, I gotta go!
Nice.
There's not a single pallet left on this map, though, I fear.
Yeah, I
I
was
have
looking for one.
made sure of that. Girl. Oh, I gotta go! Ah! Come on! She should let me live just because I've absolutely broken every ankle she has. Trash.
Oh, no.
Let me wiggle again, please. My God! Please!
One down.
Oh, I have to go. Please!
Is.
Shit! Come on! Alright, can we wiggle again? Come on! Shit. Too bad. She must have Kiki, I guess. I don't know. That was, honestly though, I'm very proud of myself. That was such a good match. We had her
Oh, you got the match. You got the hatch.
pressed. You got the hatch?
No, she did.
Oh,
Oh, I was really close to me too.
well.
Four.
The Carrie running well. I know. I will next time I'm in drag. Oh look, a pallet. Oh girl. Should have used your pebble.
I forgot I had Pebble.
Wow. That was so funny. I don't think they're on Steam, which is too bad because I would love to hear their thoughts about that. So if you're stream sniping, please make yourself known. I would love to hear from you. Everybody runs Lethal Pursuer now. Everybody.
New meta.
True. Okay, I need to take a break to refill my drink and go to the bathroom.
Okay.
But I shall return. All right, chat. We're gonna take a quick BRB. Quick one, I promise. And when I come back, we'll play some more Dead by Daylight. We have 2 spots. Be right back. Love you, mean it. And we're back. Hi, Raven. So good to see you. Cam, thank you so much for the resub. On 32 months? 32 months. Best 32 months of your life, I'm sure. Certain of it. I'm back with refilled beverages. I went Piss Girl. And I brought gherkins. Do I still have a spot? I sure do. I sure do. Gonna go out on a limb and assume that's you. Fits the brand. Welcome in, Raven. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Let's destroy them.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, if we have to sacrifice someone, let's give them Kiki.
Oh, absolutely. First game, you know, warm up.
I'm gonna go back and highlight that last match. Coming to a YouTube near you. I'm very proud of that.
Mm-hmm.
I hope she sees it.
Her toes were quaking, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Never been run like that.
Raven, how are you? You call that juicing. I was juicing. I will say, it's a happy side effect that it feels like when I stream Dead by Daylight, my viewership goes up.
Yeah.
File a ticket, Austin. I bet they have, like on their website, a place where you can put that stuff. Oh, you're snowed in, Raven. Well, I hope you're cozy. And I hope, you're well stocked. I think after stream, Jared said maybe we'll go to the grocery store just for anything that we might. I've been gradually like restocking our kitchen after we lost all of our food in the great power outage of 23. But most of what we have is like frozen stuff or things that would require electricity to eat. And so if we lose power, I'm paranoid now about that. Every time it snows, I'm gonna lose power. So I'm like, I gotta have water. I've gotta have like bread and peanut butter and like all the stuff that you need to sustain life without electricity.
No one runs into a power line.
Yeah. Not that, Austin. We'll put that in the ticket. Like, I offer you a trade.
I would absolutely love to be snowed in. I miss snow.
Oh, of course
For
we
too
do.
long in the south.
I don't. The last few winters here have been like pretty mild for the most part, and it's been great. I mean, there's like the whole like climate change thing, which that sucks, but it's been nice to not have.
I think from going from like 50 degrees 1 week to possibly 12 inches of snow overnight
Right.
tonight.
It's a Demogorgon!
Demo.
I love that. I love that. I love Demogorgon.
Is that Shaq?
Furry totem. Well, give it a few years, Austin, and we'll heat this planet right up. Don't you worry.
Yum yum yum.
Roasted and toasted. Calgary's gonna become beachfront property, babe. You just wait.
Oh, he's on me still.
That's fair, Raven. Goose loves the snow. It's his literal favorite thing in the world. Oh, that just blocked my gen.
I'm blind. I really wish that would work for you.
I finally hop on a gen. I help. Exactly, Austin. Underwater living.
Oh no, demo.
Thank you. Look, a gem.
Oh, blinded me.
Wow. Is someone going for you, Dragon?
I'm right here.
Oh.
They're just looping next to him. Okay.
This must be the giant keep on.
By the hill, yeah.
Alright, good.
There you go.
Put a butthole down.
Cleansing.
Oh, he's gonna get me! Let me pop this gen, girl. I balance landing away.
Hi, friends.
Oh, he's gonna get me!
You got this.
Did y'all see how delayed that hit was? Roll the tape. Replay. He like fully finished the swing and then it hit me. Putting a portal down in front of me. I was going through it.
I'm coming for the save. Oh. Yeah, he's staying over there by the house.
that.
I mean, all day, every day, whenever I'm just being healed or healing or crouching. Oh.
Up in this locker real quick. Got you on the hook.
Oh, dragon's over here. Oh.
Yeah, I totally went to hide and he saw me.
Hate that. Get this on hook too.
He's inside on the second floor.
Filling out of this fat, juicy med kit.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Just find a den.
Boop. There's one at the bottom of that hill. It's behind me. Someone's on, or Austin's on it. Yeah, I think we can regen ourselves in this corner. I go this way now.
He's coming from me. No! Baby.
oh, he's just setting up for some top gens.
Ow.
But he did it and then used it.
Oh, gotta go. No, babes. No, babes.
Who's standing right there?
Me.
Should turn around and finish it like me. Thank you.
I'm sealing his portal up in the building.
Divide and conquer.
Yeah, he can't be everywhere at once, right?
Yeah.
No, ma'am. Just chase me off that gen.
Doing a quick heal up and we'll right there.
Whoop, 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 right behind me.
Sealing another portal. Just why not?
Going back.
Ew. Oh! He left me.
Thank you.
He is clenched, mama.
He's inside on the second floor.
Oh.
Missed! This is kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie.
Did he leave you?
Yeah, he's heading back to the building. Going back to this. He's on me. Missed. Going back to the gen because he can't stay away for too long. Not him not seeing you too good on that gen.
Nope.
Yes!
He's on me. Is he? Oh no, I'm running away from
He
both
wasn't sure
forces,
which
not on me
one.
anymore.
He's got a portal down by the door that I'm about to get on. Slay. Oh, well.
Well,
This door is. Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna open this one.
oh, he's walking. Yeah, go.
Ow! You're welcome.
You want a hug?
I guess. Honestly, 3 of us getting out of that? Not bad.
Mm.
Swirling tremors, that's what that was. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, Steven, thanks for playing with us. Sorry you died. Love you, mean it. Enjoy your dinner. Austin, do you want back in? Oh, you were still online. Oh, you are no longer online. Never mind.
They said I'm going back for seconds.
I pick a new challenge. We're so good at this. I'll probably do like 1 or 2 more, and then I'll wrap up for now. But I might hop on later.
Ooh.
I think Jared's gonna go stay at his partner's house tonight, so I could stay up late and not feel like I'm keeping him awake.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Perk Diva Fierce.
I know. Are you staying up till all hours of the night? Certainly not. Maybe later we'll play Overwatch. Are you gonna be around later, Razor? Or do you have hot plans? Or you didn't get to play Dead by Daylight. I know you're heartbroken about it. It's an intentionally quiet weekend this week. Got it. Yeah, maybe we'll play a little late night Overwatch. Maybe some Mystery Heroes. Until I get irritated. I think this one's gonna be a dredge.
Okay.
Or a hillbilly.
I don't want to manifest because manifesting works too well for me sometimes. It's gonna be an easy game. GG easy.
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
The disturb board.
My favorite word.
How disturbing.
I'm on a jump with the random. Ooh, this guy's attractive. Who's this? What's one of the new ones? I haven't met you before, sir. It's a wraith. Really glad I brought Pine Chill.
What's this? I don't know why, but I thought you were injured running directly at me.
Not this time, but maybe next
I'm
time.
like, the sandbag.
Safe.
Is he on you, Dragon?
Oh, he is now.
Popping!
Oh. Didn't think I had enough.
Cleansing.
Well. Cleansing.
Healing the random.
He's in front of me to my right.
CarryCon this year?
Going
I
back.
don't know. We haven't really like actually made any official plans for that.
Going behind me to my left.
He's on me.
Going, yeah.
Mommy way.
Did not get 360'd. Okay. Take him inside. He has big feet.
Not the big feet. I'm listening. I'm seated.
Seated?
I smacked him. Oh, when you stun him, you're exposed. Perfect. Love that. Oh. Hi.
Is that me?
Doing a gem directly outside of the center.
Ow! Body blocking the window. Yeah, I'm about to go down, mamas.
Wait, why does the man have such tight jeans on? Hello? Father figure?
Girl! He's so annoying. Nerf Wraith. Get him out of here. Whoever's standing there by themselves, they're about to have company.
Yeah, he went. Take my chin. Got popped.
Of course she does.
Here he is.
Yep.
We're popping his chin in about 20. Nope, make that 5.
Yes, everybody go visit my coffee channel. My coffee link. Give me your money. Please and thanks. Love you, Mina.
Oh, he's got. I don't know. He's like stopped right here. Weirdly.
Hate that.
He like went AFK
And it stopped
He's
his
watching the
heartbeat.
stream.
and then hit me.
Is that insidious?
He's over by me, by my gen.
Whispers of a mythical Carrie con stir excitement. Feel the fun at my Kofi, yeah. Feel the fun. Oh my god, the random just scared the shit out of me.
He's over by Shack.
I'm with the random on the gen inside the big building.
He's by hill. He's on me. It is like impossible to 360 him.
Yeah.
I keep not swinging far enough. Hitting him. Bye.
Well.
He's back at hill.
I don't know where all the gens are. that we haven't already done.
I point at him. I think he might. Oh, okay, now he's being a dick.
Well,
He's like, please hit me with the pallet. I do so, and he downs me. So if you just stand in the middle of the pallet with him, he'll just stop, I guess?
oh my god.
Until he
He's
uncloaks.
here on me.
Rando's coming for me.
I'm standing at the pallet. He's cloaked. He's got the thing that makes you
Exposed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what you said and I just missed it?
I said it very early in the game. I just thought
Well-
maybe he had like. I thought maybe he had like a daily or something where he had to get like smacked or something. I don't know.
I guess I'm the one getting smacked.
He's back a hill again.
Someone's coming for me. I guess I don't really understand. I mean, we still have 2 gens left. Why is he? Guess I shouldn't bother asking questions. We'll never know the answer.
Bye bye.
Well,
Oh, Rando's right here. Rando, do a gen!
he was on one before I went down. And it was close, too. Okay, Killer didn't kick it.
You kicked the one by the hill. That's all I know. Facing Rando inside.
Oh, nope, he's on me.
Oh.
Well, he's going over to pick my gen.
Rando's on me.
He's coming for me. I hate this man.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not gonna be exposed anymore, ugly. Ugh.
Not this.
Ow! Balance landing. Goodbye. Just keep running around these parts. I got nothing. So gross. Hi, bro. I'm dead.
Oh.
Rip me. Unless I wiggle again, that'd be very cute. No. Ah! It's tragic. Oh, well. spectate just in time to watch you die.
See, this is how a real hooker does it.
Come on, adrenaline gamer. I don't think you've got much to talk here about. Not this. Well.
Subsnurp?
Well.
I'm looking over his shoulder, giving him puppy eyes.
Sometimes people used to be so nice on this game. Like, if you were the last survivor, usually you could, like... Sure. More. Those days are long gone, honey. Long gone. Alright, I think that's gonna be my last one for now, but again, I'll hop on later. But thank you all for playing with me.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you for the games.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah.
Bye. Slay. Slay. Alright. That was a weird transition, wasn't it? That was a weird transition, right? Yes, there's Goose. I think he just went poop. I think he just went poop. Strange buzzing. Yeah, that was a weird, like it got like stuck too. I also don't have the same transition on LiveSpace doing the Snowflake one. Well, I got something to work on after stream, I guess. No, not in the house. Jared took him out, and then Jared came back in and then went back out with him. And usually that means he needed to come and grab a poop bag. It's usually what that means. Why don't we rate a video, huh? Why don't we raid videos? Goose has actually been really good since we moved here. At our old place, there were a few times where like he would have accidents. Usually though, it would be like when I was upstairs streaming and he'd be downstairs, and I think he just didn't think I was gonna come and take him out. But since we moved here, nothing. He also hasn't been. He used to like get this weird cough, so I don't know if it's because it's drier here or if it's just he's just better than he was before. I don't know, but whatever it is, I'm grateful. So let's go ahead and rate a video. Let's go show some love to our busty bearded beer loving babe on Twitch. She's also on Noise, so I know I was kind of pushing it earlier, but it's super cool that she's got the opportunity to be part of this new platform. And I know that when brands do these sort of like partnerships and things, they're looking at the numbers. So they want to see that these creators can like bring people over to the platform. So for everyone who goes and creates an account on Noise and follows or participates, you're helping Avidius like make the case that these brands should continue working with her. So I know she appreciates it, and I do too. So go and follow her on Noise. I think she's on Noise and Twitch at the same time right now, so you can watch on both. You can watch on one or the other, whatever is your preference. But I do believe that while she's live, if you make an account through her link, it's almost instantaneous that you'll get added to the platform. Otherwise, there's a wait list, and you might need to wait a little bit before you can be on. But it is super fun. I'll probably hop on and play on Noise in a little bit too. So if you see me on, say hello and let's squad up and show them how it's done. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. We had a lot of resubs today. Thank you so much. Some gifted subs. Mudkip and Avidius both gifted subs. Appreciate y'all so much. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I appreciate. And like I said, I'll be hanging out over on Noise with Avidius in a little bit, and then I'll probably stream later too. Like I said, I don't really have anything going on tomorrow, so I'll probably do a little Carrie After Dark stream. Pack your jock straps. Love you, mean it. Let's go show some love to Avidius. I love you all so much. Behave yourselves. Y'all know the drill. Follows are free. Subs are, of course, appreciated but never expected or required. And I will catch y'all on the internet. Bye.